Hector and Rebecca's galactic friendships in the small town of Havenwood, where life was peaceful but a bit monotonous, lived Hector and Rebecca, two best friends since childhood. They loved looking at the night sky and imagining the endless possibilities that lay beyond the stars. Little did they know, the stars were looking right back at them, full of their own curiosities. One clear evening, while they were stargazing on a hill overlooking Havenwood, something extraordinary happened. A bright light streaked across the sky, only to come to a sudden stop. It hovered, blinked a few colors, and then boom! A spacecraft gently landed on the grassy field in front of them. Out of the spaceship came Ziblo, a friendly alien from the planet Arqon. With his bright blue skin and antennas that glowed, Ziblo was different but endearing. He explained that he was on a mission to make friends across the galaxy, and Earth was his next stop. Hector and Rebecca were amazed but open-hearted. They shook Ziblo's 3 hands each and invited him to spend some time on Earth. Their first mission was to introduce Ziblo to Earth's most valuable treasure, its diverse culture and people. They took him to local festivals, cultural events, and even a high school football game. In return, Ziblo shared stories about Arqon, where people communicated through colors and where their cities were built on clouds. But Ziblo had a problem. For his mission to be successful, he needed to bring something unique from Earth back to his planet. And he wasn't sure what that could be. Hector and Rebecca thought hard. What could be special enough to represent Earth in a distant galaxy? After much thought, they decided that the most unique thing about Earth was its capacity for friendship, love, and understanding among diverse beings. With a smile, Ziblo realized that the unique gift he was looking for had been right in front of him all along. But how could you wrap up friendship and take it to another planet? Rebecca had an idea. She took a small box and filled it with photos of their time together, small trinkets that they had shared, and a heartfelt letter explaining the importance of friendship. Ziblo was touched. He accepted the gift and invited Hector and Rebecca for a quick visit to Arqon. They agreed excitedly. In a flash, they were walking on clouds, literally. Arqon was even more beautiful than they had imagined, a true representation of a civilization that thrived on empathy and understanding. Hector and Rebecca returned to Earth with a sense of awe and wonder, their minds broadened and their hearts full. As years passed, Ziblo became a frequent visitor, each time bringing new stories and insights from different corners of the galaxy. Hector and Rebecca went on to become ambassadors for Earth in an intergalactic council that Ziblo had introduced them to, where they discussed peace, sustainability, and the values that made each world unique. The friendship among Hector, Rebecca, and Ziblo served as a beacon, a symbol that despite the vast differences and immense distances that may separate us, there's always a ground for friendship and understanding, waiting just beyond the horizon, or in this case, beyond the stars. And so, the kids from Havenwood grew up, but their eyes remained fixed on the skies, their hearts open to the universe. Whenever they felt the weight of earthly troubles, they remembered their friend Ziblo and the limitless possibilities that lay in the boundless universe. It was a friendship that transcended time, space, and even galaxies, a testament to the power of open hearts and open minds. The story is over. Thanks for watching. The second story, The Lost Island Adventure, Hector and Rebecca's quest for the forgotten treasure in a cozy little coastal town. Two childhood friends, Hector and Rebecca, always dreamt of going on an extraordinary adventure. They loved reading stories about pirates, hidden treasures, and uninhabited islands. One sunny morning, they stumbled upon an old, dusty map in Hector's attic. It was a map of a lost island rumored to have an undiscovered treasure. With hearts full of excitement, they decided that this was the adventure they had been waiting for. They prepared a small boat with supplies and navigated into the open sea using the map. After a day and night of sailing, they finally spotted the island. It was beautiful, with tall palm trees, golden sands, and a mysterious jungle at its heart. They anchored their boat and set foot on the island, the map and a small shovel in hand. As they ventured into the dense jungle, they were met with the exotic sights and sounds of the wilderness. Colorful birds flew overhead, and curious animals peeked out from behind the bushes. Guided by the map, Hector and Rebecca reached a spot marked with an X. With a sense of anticipation, they began to dig. Just as they were about to give up, Hector's shovel hit something hard. It was a wooden chest. Opening the chest, they found it filled with golden coins, jewels, and a beautiful gemstone that radiated colors they had never seen before. Just then, they realized the gemstone was the legendary Heart of the Ocean, a stone said to have magical properties. As Hector touched the gemstone, the island began to tremor. Suddenly, a hidden door in a nearby mountain opened. Intrigued yet cautious, Hector and Rebecca decided to enter. Inside, they found a chamber filled with inscriptions and artifacts from an ancient civilization. The Heart of the Ocean fit perfectly into a pedestal at the center of the chamber. As they placed the gemstone on the pedestal, the room lit up, revealing writings on the wall that spoke of unity, kindness, and the interconnectedness of all life forms. The Heart of the Ocean was not just a gem, it was a symbol of harmony between nature and humanity. Feeling humbled and enlightened, Hector and Rebecca returned to their boat, leaving the treasure where it belonged but taking the Heart of the Ocean with them. They realized that the true treasure was not the gold or jewels but the incredible journey and the wisdom they had gained. Back in their hometown, they used the Heart of the Ocean to inspire others. They opened a small museum, where they shared their story and the lessons they had learned. The gemstone became a symbol of hope and inspiration, reminding everyone that the greatest adventures are those that not only excite us but also help us grow. As years passed, Hector and Rebecca often looked back at their extraordinary adventure, always wondering what other mysteries were out there waiting to be discovered. The Lost Island taught them that the world is filled with endless opportunities for those daring enough to seek them, and that sometimes the most valuable treasures are not objects, but experiences and wisdom that last a lifetime. And so, they lived happily ever after, their eyes forever looking toward the horizon, waiting for their next great adventure. The story is over. Thanks for watching. The story